Alright, let's do this. Welcome, game developers, to Doug Teaches Ue4. Yes. Okay. Sorry that, yesterday I was, like, super sick. It rained here in San Diego on Monday, and I think I caught something. I'm feeling kind of better now. But in any case, let's get started. So we're gonna have the AI be moving along, to our waypoints. But we also need to set up the anim blend spaces and stuff like that. So I'll take care of the blend spaces after we get the AI moving. So I'm going to create 2 blueprint classes based on this 40k character. Now I made a folder called Game BP, and I did a thing called Friendly AI in that folder. And this is where I'm going to be calling it Squad Members. So we created one. Let's do another one for our main character, and this will be in Game PP, Astra Militarum Infantry, and I'll just call this Astra Militarum Infantry. So, let's get started with this. As you can see, we have like just a ton of like parameters that we set. From is troop choice, fast attack, and then the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So right now we're going to be using this mesh because that will be our light infantry. Because by default we already have like a mesh, and this skeletal mesh will be using the Krieglo poly. Now it's ridiculously small because that's if you're wondering where I got it from Sketchfab. Just type in free 40k models. And this would be one of the search results. Unfortunately, it's like really small. If you don't want to like find them, because I already uploaded said project files with animations and stuff like that. Yeah, you can always I'll link to it. Anyway, so let's scale this up. Last time I checked, I think I put it at 11.25 when I was doing when I was doing the recording yesterday, but then I felt super sick, and I was just all like, nope, because I was not having any of that. Yeah, it's fine. So now we need to rotate it 90 degrees to ensure that it's facing in the X direction. If you're wondering why we want it to face in the X direction, it's because by default, you see that blue arrow, that's the X direction. By default, everything in Unreal has to be facing the forward direction, the X direction. So we're going to be doing the same thing with this guy. Let's grab you. I put it at 11.25. Yeah, 0.25, 11.25, and let's move this up and rotate this by 90 degrees. So right now we don't have an anim class. We have to leave this at none. So let's compile. For you, however, I'm going to need 2 waypoints. I'm going to use billboards. Why? So the billboards themselves, they'll just be one. We're telling the AI where to go. Let me just rename them from billboard to this will be waypoint 1, and this will just be waypoint. Let me move this closer and extra dry. Alright, so let's go to the event graph. I don't need these 2, but I do need you. We need the get world location, and we also need we need self, because we also want to get our actor rotation. Get actor rotation. Why? So, okay, so we're going to be spawning an AI from class. So we want to make sure that the location is at the waypoint and its rotation is set to our rotation, so wherever we're facing. We're going to plug this in, and we're going to call it squad member. And from there, we want to cast 2 squad members. Why? So we can just tell this what to do later on, and we're going to promote this to a variable. Promote to variable. I'll just call this member 1. Now we basically kind of repeat this, but instead of waypoint, we're going to use waypoint 1. So let's move this up I used Control W for those who were wondering, so we're going to be using waypoint 1. You can just drag it in if you want to, like, as you can see, it says change node. I'm not going to. So I'm just going to promote this to a variable. And we're going to call this member 2. Now, let's go to world settings, because while game mode is equal to none, I'm just going to say, I don't know, can I just use another, fuck, I can't. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, I can't. Fuck. Alright, so I need to create a game mode. We won't create a fucking game mode. I'm just going to get rid of this. And go... Oh, I can just plug him in there. And then go to the level blueprint, open level blueprint, on begin play. We get our player controller, and we possess. You right click, get a reference to Astra Militarum Infantry, and just put it in pawn. Just plug that into there. Now before we do that, we gotta do something. Oh yeah, because hey, did you do the compile save bit? Oh right, I didn't. Alright, so when we compile, right, you're going to have to save every time you make changes. However, if you want to like not do that, go click this drop-down menu, save on compile, and tick always, and that'll help you immensely. So I'm just going to move this down, the Astra Militarum Infantry tab. I'm just going to move this down. I'm going to click on the level. Then I'm going to click on viewport, because I really don't like how close as you can see from the camera position, it's like right on the guy's back. So we're going to take this and we're going to move this up to about, that's too far. No. Actually, what do you think? Is that good? I guess. If we need to move it closer, we can. That's true. So if we compile this, we're good. So now if we play, hey, look at that. We got 2 dudes with us. Oh god, that is really janky. Well, yeah, because we didn't give it a NANM class. Why is it not following us? Well, 2 reasons. We don't have a NAV mesh bounds volume, and we haven't told it to do, and we haven't told these guys to do anything yet. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. So, how to do that is, we can't. Should I do it here or in here? In the blueprint section. In this particular section. You know what? Let's do it here for now. We can plop the AI in here. Serious? Is that a good idea? It's not the end of the world, but for the purposes of now, it's perfectly fine. So let's do that. So we want to right click and type in tick. We want the event tick. We get member 1, and we also get member 2. So we have to drag this out and say AI move to, right? Well, technically speaking, we need a sequence. Should I sequence? Yeah, I'll sequence this. If you hold down the S for SAM key and left click here, because then these 2 AI move 2s will execute simultaneously instead of one after the other. So that's what a sequence does. It executes everything simultaneously. So then 0 goes here. We Control W this, then 1 goes into here. Member 1 will go into the pawn. Target actor is going to be... we could get the waypoint. Should that be the target actor? No. Target actor will be get player character. The destination of the player character will be the waypoints. So I'm just going to get world location for waypoint 1. Then plug this into the return value for the destination. As far as the acceptance ratings, I'm okay with just, I don't know, like, I'm just going to say like 50. They'll do the same thing here. 50. Pawn is going to be this thing. Target actor, well, these 2 I can Control W right now. I don't know why, but I really want to watch Berserk. And waypoint 0 will go into here. Why Berserk? Well, I mean, like, to be fair, Berserk kind of has a raw deal. I mean, the CG series, yeah, the CG looks terrible, but, like, I really want to watch Berserk. Here's hoping Netflix will actually, like, greenlight a Berserk series, because, oh my god, those OVAs were so good, but, like, the CG anime looks terrible. So I'm going to put a delay on fail, just go back like NCon complete, just do that. And then on success, just plug it into the delay. Just do that because we just need it to follow us around for the time being. So now we compile. We need a nav mesh bounds volume. So in our search, where it in search, I wonder if anybody has place mode. Is in place mode at first. I mean, like, it's fine. Whatever. Just type in nav mesh bounds volume. I'm gonna grab that, drag it in here, make it the size of the level, and I'll upgrade it on the Z2. Let's close this, and if you hit P for Paul, we can see the pathing. If it's green, that means it's navigable. If it's not, that means it's unnavigable. So let's try this out. See, they're following us. Huzzah. Oh man, that looks really bad. Of course it does. Now, if you want to, for the rest of this tutorial, it's dedicated to us basically making a blend space and an anim BP. So if you don't want to watch the rest, you don't have to. But man, I gotta make those waypoints a bit further away. Let me just do that. Let's try it now. I don't think they're responding to the waypoints. It's the target actor. Yeah. Well, it's not the end of the world. I'll do something about that later. Just not right now. Now let's just say 100 and 100. Target actors in a layer. Fuck it. There we go. At least they're stopping at 100 units away instead of, like, backing up into me. And we'll refine this as well, because, like, we really need to set their rotation to be equal to mine. Serious? Yeah. Set actor. Actually, let's do that now. Rotation. For God's sake. Set actor rotation. Thank you. And we're gonna copy this. And number 2 will be the target. As far as you get actor rotation. And plug that into a new rotation. Oh, player character. Plug that in. Target will be member 1. Oh, cool. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, that being said, let's start with, like I said, this part of the AI is done. Next week, we're going to be working on other stuff in terms of the AI. We'll actually tell it to go somewhere and hold position, and we're going to tell it to go somewhere and then form up. But that'll happen later. Right now, but that'll happen later. Not this Friday, because, like, I won't be able to come out with another tutorial this Friday. Oh, yeah, you have to tell them. Yeah. Because, like, the company, well, the school that the orientation stuff and training and stuff, it's going to take up way too long, and I won't be able to come out with another tutorial this Friday. So next Friday, we'll expand upon that. We'll basically tell the AI where to, go somewhere, hold position, and form up. Right now, let's focus on getting the anim blend space up and running and stuff like that. Okay, so to do that, where did I put you? Go to first per... Well, let's go here, click on the mesh, and then click on that little magnifying glass. There it is. That's another mesh. Okay, so let's get started on making a blend space. First, let's right click, go to animation. Oh, right, I have to tell them where to get the animations. I just fed this thing through Mixamo Fuse. I'll do a tutorial on that another day, not now. I have like no time today. So we're gonna make a blend space. It's going to be from this dude. We're gonna call this Astra Militarum normal blend space. Enter. Alright, so we need to fuck with the horizontal and vertical axis. Do we need to fuck with the... Nah, well... Alright, so let's fuck with the vertical axis. So I'm just gonna say, moving forward, and I will side to side. Side to side. This will be negative 600, 600, and you will be negative 600, 600. Now, we need to go into each and every one of these animations to make sure that, we have to make them run in place. To do that, we need to make sure that enable motion is set and anim from 0 frame, so that way it's pointing in the direction we want it to. So let's see strafe. Up. Boop. Strafe 2. Boop. Boop. Strafe left. Boop. Boop. Strafe right. Boop. And boop. Walking. I said, hey, walking. There we go. Boop. And boop. Walking back. Boop. And boop. I said boop. We need rifle. Oh no, rifle run's good. Wait, there's no run backward? Oh, there it is. Run backward. Boop. And boop. Oh. 45 degrees, we don't need that. Hit reaction, firing idle. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go click on this drop down menu. Astra Militarum blend space. So now we gotta go. This is so the max is 600, and negative 600. So that means this is 0. What? Okay, so here's how this works. The reason why we did negative 600, 600, negative 600, 600 is because we want to make sure that we tell the blend space, hey, if it's in the negative, run back. If it's in the forward, run forward. Or in side to side, respectively. Now, how do we do that? Okay, so if we with rifle run, that means we're going full speed. So this goes automatically here. Okay, but we also need the idle. So where is our idle? No. Do we not have an idle animation? Ah, shit. Well, I guess I gotta grab some of that, as well as more sprinting animation stuffs. Yeah. Well, I'll tag that into the tutorial as well. Either way, I don't want to use rifle aiming idle, because that's iron sight aiming. Right. Oh well, whatever. Well, for now, I'll just use it, and then we'll change it along the way. So aiming idle will go smack dab in the middle, because this is 0. We're not going forward, back. We're not going forward. We're not going backward. We're not going left or right. Now, with the run backward, it goes, you guessed it, right all the way down here. With walking, you guessed it, it's in the middle, because we are not going full speed. This is assuming that you're using a thumbstick. Are you actually going to code for like a controller? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. And with walk backwards, this goes here. Now with strafe, if we strafe left is negative, so that goes here. And strafe is the running version, I believe. So let's let's check on that. How we do that is we hold shift and we just move. Wait. Strafe left. Ah, shit. And strafe. Ah, fuck. Let's. Wait, what? Why is strafe left and right, like, mirrored? I have no idea. I downloaded the pro fucking. You call. Make some up. You call the pro, shooter pack. Okay. Let's go back into here. And let's just highlight and delete that. So we need strafe right, that goes here. Oh wait, is that whatever? And strafe 2 goes here, and strafe left goes here. Wait. This is positive 600. Shit! Oh, you got them mixed up. Yeah, that's my own dumbass fault. I have a tendency of doing that. So, let's switch positions. Way to get mixed up, dog. Yeah, I know. I'm a total jackhole. Hey! Do I have to delete you? What? I'm deleting you. Yeah, I'm deleting you. I'll move that down. Let me just get the names. Strafe left, so that means strafe goes here. No, not strafe. Strafe 2. God damn it. Talk about getting mixed up and shit. Yeah, because this is negative 600. So that means we're going left. Right? Yeah. Otherwise... Wait a second. Yeah, I think that... Whatever. Anyway, you can change it along the way. Keep going. Right. So, now let's make the anim blueprint. So, we go to animation. Where's anim BP? Anim blueprint. We grab our skeleton. This will be Astra Militarum. Shit. Anim BP. Oh my god. So, the output source, we need to grab this and we want to type in default slot because we'll have to do melee attacking montage, etc. Then we want to say new state machine. Double click to go into that entry. We add a state, and this will just be, I don't know, I'm just going to call this default state. Because we still have to do a sprint, a crouch, and all this other nonsense. Right. So, we need to grab the name of our blend. So, it's looking for a specific animation tree. You can do single animations, but right now we need our Astra Militarum normal blend space. So, I wonder if I can just grab it and plug it. Yeah, we can just plop it into there. Grab that. Okay, so our side to side, we need to promote two variables. We need, we're just going to type in promote to variable, and alright, I'll do side to side, and promote to variable, and it's moving forward. I'm okay with that. Now, that being said, in the event graph, we have, now this will be called every tick. It's like a tick event because it's looking for the animation, any updates towards the animations. So it has to try to get the pawn order. We could just get velocity, and then from there we can type in vector length, and then for this one we can only we use the moving forward bit. How do we set the side to side? Side to side we'll have to wait until next week. Oh really? Yeah. Because this way we can actually because I'll have more animations by then, and we need to set all of that stuff up, and I'd rather have those guns loaded rather than just going through these motions. So let's just hit compile. Why is it all the way up there? Hopefully it'll be fine. Let's play. Why is it... Oh, that's because I'm an idiot. Let's click on the mesh, anim class, Astra Militarum BP. Let me just move this down here. Oh, good. Oh, that's good. I did not know that happens. What happened? Okay, so if you're wondering why it went up, it's actually because the center point for the mesh gets reset to the beat, which is very good. This is very good. Oh, it is? Yeah, I did not know that happens. Because I always have my meshes, like, with good center points. Either way, it doesn't matter. Like, this is good. This is good. This is real good. Astra Militarum. Unless we move them down here. So let's compile, and let's try it again. And there we go. We'll next week we'll have these guys strafing, and as I said, we will have waypoints. We will basically have these waypoints that tell the mesh where to go, and specifically, hold on, I'm going to see if I can glitch this happen. Glitch what? Because there's a glitch. If they collide with each other for too long, they start to really fly away. So we're going to have to deal with that pretty soon, because we didn't even actually set an AI controller or any of that. All right, yeah, we just told it to move. So we're gonna we're gonna be dealing with that too. Are we gonna be doing state trees, like behavior trees? I'll try, but no promises, okay? Because like it's easier to just hard code this shit than it is to leave it up to the state tree. But we'll tackle that horse later on. In any case, seeing as how that is over, we have our stuff moving. End it here, narrator. And there you have it, game developers. Tune in next time for, hey, Doug, why? Oh, right, the capsule component. You just, yeah, all right, let's do that now. So under collision presets, because we don't want to like just do that, we could just customize. If a pawn is, just overlap it. And same goes with Astra Militarum infantry, because we don't want the collision component. We don't want the capsule collision. Like, yeah. So let's go custom. If a pawn is overlap, just yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with ignore. So now, yeah, dog. Yeah, I know. We'll deal with the. Like I said, we'll deal with that later. Squad members. Let's say overlap. But character mesh. Go here. Let's go to custom. Pawn. We're gonna make this block. So that way the mesh won't overlap itself. Right. Custom collide. We want to block ourselves. Yeah. That's weird. That's weird. So we'll block. Shit. Diddy Mal. Oh, yeah, we'll figure this out later. Okay, so tune in next time for Doug Teaches Ue4. Yes.